Anthony, when we look at your IMDb credits, okay, so we're going to see one acting credit in 2010, one in 2012, then in 2013, 6, 2014, 8, and now 2015, ding, 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 13 credits.
Oh.
Do you attribute that to improving your craft or a shift in your attitude? Or neither?
I would say a lot has to do with location.
Okay.
And those first ones were actually stuff that I wrote and produced myself. So like 2010, 2012, so in a way I don't even really, it's not that I don't count them. Mm-hmm. I didn't even know that. I feel cool right now. I mean, that's awesome.
Good,
Sweet,
okay.
Good for me.
Just let it sink in.
I think it does. I think it has a little bit to do with just meeting more people. And, you know, I've worked with, I mean, it's all 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon for everyone out here, really. You go from working on that first feature I did, I got called in from the same director 6 months later just to do a day roll on his next feature. And then because of that, did a voiceover on his next feature just because they had a previous relationship. But anyways, I think it is an attribute to, yeah, like you said, having a different mentality and a different kind of set plan, but it's also because I've been doing more things, so I'm meeting new people and I'm seeing more casting directors, and I went to a friend's show, she was doing a musical, and I got talking to one of the guys that was in it, and he was from Michigan, and we ended up having a couple friends in common, and then lo and behold, you know, 2 weeks later, because he looked at my social media, he saw my reel, and he's like, I'm doing a brand new project, I'd love for you to come in and read for this. So it's just a matter of getting your name out there a little bit more, and a lot of it, you know, the oldest improv rule in the book, say yes and just be thankful for what you have in front of you and do what you can, because, you know, there's a lot of projects that I'm sure either people either snuffed their noses to or didn't want to do things, you know, a few years back because it wasn't as big as they would have liked it to be, or they felt like they had to take a step back. But it's like people that are making stuff like that in 5 years, they're going to be making the big stuff. So it's good to just say yes to people and meet people. And I'm still happy about the credits going up. All right. Still happy about that.
So you attribute it to just getting out there? It sounds
I
like.
do. I think it's a lot of just saying yes and just going on audition. I mean, everyone's done it where they've gone on an audition. They're like, I don't even want to do this. Why am I doing this? I have so much other stuff going on. I got to drive an hour to Santa Monica, sit in a room for 3 seconds, and then drive an hour back. It's a waste of time. But then you do it, and then you meet that person, and they remember you 6 months down the road. I mean, it happens more than people probably realize, really, that they give your name to somebody else, and, you know, there you go. Or someone heard a good thing, because I've worked in casting, and it's like, if I know somebody that can do the role, and I know them personally, and I've seen them do great work, and they're awesome to be with on set, and I know they'll show up and give it their all, we're going to go ahead and cast them, as opposed to open it up to 3,000 submissions for other people just because we already have it right there in front of us. You know, that's me kind of, you know, on a much smaller scale than the bigger stuff, obviously. But I think that does kind of trickle its way up to the top as well. That type of, a lot of the same people are always working, really. That's why you see the same person in like 9 commercials in a row. Just 'cause people like working with them and they're good at what they do.